Sanibonani guys, welcome back to yet another video, and we are speaking about Sibongile and the Dlaminis season 2 episode 7. Now you would remember guys that episode 6 ended with a bang, with uPhetheni dropping a bomb and asking Unjengayo, do you love Unomfundo? So this episode starts off with that, and listen, Ujengaye is beating around the bush and he doesn't know how to answer uPhetheni. A question efuna yes or no. He's basically speaking long paragraphs. So he basically says that his eyes is on his family and the empire that him and uPhetheni has grown. And uPhetheni can see through him, you guys, because he can't give a simple yes or no answer. And Phetheni is like, Musa ukungenza islima. Like, don't make me a fool. Tell me the truth. Because a real man will stand for what he believes to be the truth. So I don't know what you are, since you can't give me a simple answer. It's clear, guys, to us that Unjengaye, he loves Unomfundo. And he's just with uPhetheni for the sake of the life that they've built together. But he cannot even deny it in Phetheni's face. And uPhetheni can see through all of that. And then, guys, we see a scene where uKwenzwe and uNomalanga are going to bed. And uNomalanga, remember the last episode, uNomalanga and uKwenzwe were supposed to go and take a jog. Well, he was supposed to take a jog. She was supposed to take a walk. And then he ran ahead of her so that he could meet up with uSibongile, isithandwa sakhe, and give her the purse. So uNomalanga saw that. So uNomalanga is asking uKwenzwe, so where did you disappear to? And he was like, Aibo, what do you mean? Like, where do I disappear to? And it's being jogger. You saw I was sweating and whatnot. I'm like, uKwenzwe is behaving like a man who is cheating. Like, he's behaving like a man who is cheating. He's agitated at uNomalanga for no reason. Like he's even irritated at uNomalanga, even asking all of these questions. But what uNomalanga decides to do, she decides to play along to Kwenzwe's narrative, because Kwenzwe basically says he doesn't mention that he met up with uSibongile. uNomalanga ayishiye kanjalo ke, and that's that. And then we see uVusi speaking to his wife Utlina, telling Utlina ukuthi this thing of him keeping a secret from his mother of how he really got the CEO position is really eating him up. Now, guys, we know that uVusi and his mother, they are extremely close. uVusi, in that family, his father has never stood up for him. The only person who has really stood up for him through and through is his mother. And now, basically, Uliwa Unembeza, because the one person who has really stood up for him throughout his life is the one person he's actually lying to. So he's telling his wife what he wants to tell his mother the truth, but Klina's like, no, you can't tell Umam. You know what Umam's going through a lot of things. Like, I mean, your father just cheated on her. She just found out that your father is cheating. This side, it is like ningi, basically discouraging uVusi to tell the mother the truth. But you can see this thing is eating uVusi. Vusi's like, I can't even sleep because of this thing that's basically eating me up. Okay, fine. Then uMaka Spongy ke uNomalanga. We see a scenario or a scene rather where uSibongile is at work at Gen Z, and they are having a meeting. And then Angen uNomalanga. When uNomalanga comes in, uJabu thinks Jabu is the head of Gen X. Jabu thinks that uNomalanga is there for him, but Nomalanga's like, no sir, today I'm not here for you. I am here for this home wrecker engusibongile. Hey, bo, you don't know what I'm talking about. You know, weren't you with my man at the beach and whatnot? Hey, she starts throwing a tantrum, and then she starts throwing things at uSibongile, throwing things at people there while they're having a meeting, running around uSibongile. While she's still running, trying to get her hands on uSibongile, she starts making like sounds, like to say like her stomach, like there's contractions or something like that. So then while Jabu's trying to offer her water, she's like, Jabu, I don't need your water. Just give me my purse so that I can leave. But you can see she's acting as if she's in pain. Then fine, Unomalanga leaves and there's that drama, okay, guys. Then we see another scene ke uphetheni umgowo umphethe ngama-washing, you guys. She can't even get out of the bedroom. She has been in the bedroom while her helpers are busy there gossiping about her. She can't get out of her bedroom because she's going through the most. Then Vusi comes in to check up on her, and Upetian is like, you know what? Out of all of my children, you care for me the most. Like other people, they come in here to check up on me because they are getting paid. But you, I know you care for me, you love me. Like out of all of my children, like there's no child that cares for me like you. Like you've never betrayed me. You've never lied to me. Like Vusi, you are a good man. Don't ever let the world corrupt you. That time, unembez utinugu Vusi. Because his mother is saying all of these things, but he knows deep down inside that he has betrayed his mother, that he's actually lying in his mother's face. And while Lupeten is saying all of this about Uvusi, like she's crying that time, like thanking Uvusi for like the child that he is to her. Uvusi as well, guys, he sheds a tear because I mean, it was so sad, guys, because I feel like Uvusi has worked so many times and so hard to try and please his father. And at first, Uvusi was a good man, you guys. He was a good man. He was not the man that we see today. But ke umfazi akugcina she's the one who I feel like she's the one who ruined him and kept planting these seeds of jealousy and wanting power and all of that. But on season 1, when before all of this started, Uvusi was not like that. So he's holding his mother's hand there. He's crying as well because he's crying for a different thing, because he knows that the day the truth comes out, we don't know if the mother's going to forgive him or if the relationship is going to stay the way it currently is. Fine. Wenzo goes to Gen X to basically apologize to Ujabu on behalf of his wife, of Unomalanga, to apologize of the drama that she caused. While he's busy apologizing to Ujabu, his phone rings Unomalanga. When he answers the phone, Unomalanga is crying and basically saying, guys, that she lost the baby. She had a miscarriage and she says, it's all your fault. The baby is gone. I hope you are happy. So Unomalanga planned that whole thing, you guys, because she saw and she knew eventually her lies were going to catch up with her. So now she planned around the whole thing of when she was going to have the miscarriage. And guess what? She's going to blame it on not. Now she's making it seem as if it's Kwenzo, but she's definitely going to blame it primarily on Usbongile. There Kwenzo is, guys, he's nervous, akazazi ukuthi enzeni. I'm like, mara uKwenzo there he's going to uzozila ingani that he never ever saw through Isona. He's never even felt the child's move or anything like that. But it doesn't look like he is shaken and he doesn't know what to do. And that's basically how the episode ends, you guys. Anyway, guys, if you did get to watch this last or latest episode, tell me what you think about it. Please do make sure you like the video. Please do subscribe. It is absolutely for free of charge, and I'll see you guys on the next one.